Ah, look at that wall bang. The LMGs are they're just too easy to use in this game. I don't know why they decided to buff them yet again, but what is up, everybody? Super Inky for life here once again, and you're going to be watching a 47-7 kill confirmed match on the map Raid. Yeah, I know, Raid again. Surprise, surprise. You've seen this map plenty of times before, but I'm going to be using the QBB LSW light machine gun with stock, suppressor, and the reflex sight. I guguess sort of the inspiration behind this class setup is something that I saw from I guess an enemy player had on the game prior to this. I joined a game in progress on standoff. We lost it, whatever. And I saw the final kill cam. This guy was using a QBB with silencer and reflex, so I figured, that's not a bad, interesting setup. Let me see if I can copy this and then put my own little spin on it. And so I put stock on it as well. I'm using the primary Gunfighter, obviously, and using Ghost, Flat Jacket, Toughness, and Tactical Mask. And this is a pretty nice rushing, almost sort of rushing setup with the LMGs. The one thing I don't like about the QBB LSW is obviously its clip size. It has 75 rounds. Doesn't have nearly as much as the Mark 48 or the LSAT or Night. I think it has the same ammo capacity as the Hammer. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I probably am. And I have no idea how I survived that. These two guys had me sandwiched by these little what do you call these things, like sliding doors or something? I don't know, but I've played this map so many times and I still don't know what those things are called. But I would probably say that this is probably my third favorite LMG behind the Mark 48 and the LSAT, which is saying something because I actually do like this weapon. This has the feel of an assault rifle, but the maneuverability of an SMG, which I know kind of sounds weird because you feel slow when using this thing, but it just feels like a rushing weapon. You know what I mean? Like, and my teammate actually kind of went ham a little bit there, but he unfortunately meets his demise, and so do I right there. Yeah. UAV counter Hellstorm, same Scorestreaks setup. I don't know what it is about lower Scorestreaks that make me do well, but when I put on the Warhawk, you know, either it doesn't get any kills or people leave. It's just not even worth running. It's not even worth running high streaks in this game because of not only their inability to get any kills, but also the people's ability to just rage quit as soon as you call them in. Like, for instance, I think I may have told this before, but I called in my first Lodestar. I believe it was on Yemen, and half the team left. Yeah, and this was 66, so you can imagine how fun that was to try to trick shot, you know, people with the Lodestar through windows and whatnot. That was pretty fun, said with heavy sarcasm. But what I really want to talk about real quick, I think it's about like a 7-minute, 8-minute video or gameplay or whatever, but instead what I want to talk about is, wow, I just lost my train of thought. I was too busy looking at my wonderful QBB LSW. Let's talk about the reason why let's try to figure out why they buffed the LMGs again. Like, the developers sometimes remind me of you know those Thing 1 and Thing 2 from Dr. Seuss, where they do the opposite of what they tell you to do. And that's what I feel like what COD developers are most remind me of. Like, we tell them to you know, nerf LMGs and buff SMGs. Buff SMGs, but they decide, you know what, let's nerf the hipfire spread on MSMC and PDW, and let's buff the LMGs again. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. And then on top of that, you have, like, you know, this thing goes absolutely ham sauce. Sorry, but like, I must have killed that same dude like 3 or 4 times in a row. He had to have been pissed. He had to have been really pissed. And right here, I didn't realize I had ran out of ammo, but and I unfortunately get taken out. But 3-piece with Hellstorm there. All right, I keep getting off track or something, but yeah, these developers, I don't know who they're listening to or who's telling them to, you know, make these changes that are not necessary to the game. You know, it's just, I don't like it, and I'm sure the majority of the community doesn't like it, and it's like, you know, it's like they don't, it's like almost they don't care about the 80% of the community that really does care about, you know, the quality of the games. You know, they've made all these changes, you know, to make Black Ops 2 esports friendly, you know, with the whole MLG competitive Call of Duty type movement, which I think was just a completely unnecessary move. Yes, I know it's about money and whatnot, but since when do games actually get to be about money, actually get to be about, you know, enjoying the game and, you know, just not giving a fuck? I don't know. That's just me. But anyway, final score is 100-22, and I know I kind of stumbled towards the end there with the commentary, but oh well. You know, I'm not doing a second. I'm not doing a second take on this shit. Final score for me is 47-7 with 21 confirms and 1 deny. QBBLSW, a pretty nice LMG if you want to use this in a rushing role. Stock, suppressor, and reflex sight, definitely the way to go. Or if you want to put extended clip on, that's fine too. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this gameplay commentary. Until next time, Super Yankee for life, signing off. Peace.